The attacker was twice my weight and at least a head taller than me. No matter how much I kicked or struggled, I couldn't get free. Then he hesitated and loosened his grip. Twisting out of his arms, I yanked my spare knife out of my sleeve. I held it between us, practically baring my teeth. "Get your hands off me!" He blinked, then fanned the space between us.
They are off you."
I scowled. A minor technicality. I'd only had a few candles burning, but they illuminated his fair hair like golden flax under the summer sun. The little bit of moonlight that snuck through the windows found his amber eyes, making them glow. "Well, your hands were on me a second ago." When he raised an eyebrow, I cursed myself. That came out all wrong.
Apologies?"
he offered. I pulled myself to my full height, which only brought me to his shoulder. Drat the man. His square jaw was directly before me, speckled with stubble the same color as his hair. My gaze jumped to the universe in his eyes, then drifted lower, lingering on his chiseled cheeks, his perfect lips, then down his neck, one layered with just enough muscle to hint at how the rest of him was built. I gave myself a little shake. "What gave you the right to grab me in the first place?"
"You grabbed me first."
Then he winced and slapped a hand over his mouth. I stared. What was up with this man? All my life, I'd been prepared for a kidnapping murder scenario, just in case. Twice, that scenario had actually played out, and I'd had to fight for my life. I'd also been accosted by men in several less dangerous situations, but never had I encountered a man so... I searched for the word. Strange? Unpredictable? Handsome. A sultry voice purred in the back of my mind. True, with hair as fair as mine was dark, and eyes as bright as mine were black. "What?" I finally demanded. He moved his hand.
"It's just..."
Then he covered his mouth again and murmured through his fingers.
"Dang, I broke it. Again."
Definitely the strangest assassin I'd ever encountered. Broke what?
"My vow of silence."
I pointed at his hand. "I'm quite certain talking is talking, even if you do it through your fingers." Then I cursed myself. Why was I even indulging this lunatic? He slumped.
"You're right. Not much point in keeping it up, I guess."
Then he sighed.
"Until they make me take the vow again, I suppose."
Who was they? Who was he? He was dressed as a monk, but it had to be the worst disguise I'd ever seen. The robes might fit him, but they certainly didn't suit him. And he wore them as comfortably as I might wear a stiff high-necked dress. I sniffed surreptitiously, then froze. It wasn't just his profession he was hiding. The man was a shifter, too. Some kind of feline, if I wasn't mistaken. How did I know? Well, I had my secrets, too.